Drafting with Numot is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com and GatheringMagic.com. Explore the game.
Hello friends, Kenji aka Numot the Nummy here, back with another Modern Masters 8-4 draft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the effectively mono red list we had last time. Let's join the event and see if we can get some fun started. Okay, here we are. Pick one, pack one. We didn't open a great rare that I'm going to want to take here. Splinter Twin is sweet and all, but not going to be the pick. Other great cards we have. Bestial Menace, just a great cone of creatures, as it's affectionately called. Cathodians are both fine. Restless Apparition's great. Predator's great. Yeah, Waxmane Baku and Narcolepsy are okay as well. I think Bestial Menace is going to be the pick here. I really, really like Kozilek's Predator. I think it's one of the best green commons that you can get in this format. But I think Bestial Menace is just going to be a slightly better pick than it. Probably not going to wheel anything out of this pack, maybe like the Sundering or the Sphere of the Suns, but we'll have to see. I think Menace is definitely a great one to start things off with. Alright, we can follow that up with a few decent picks here. Vengeful Rebirth is definitely a sweet one when you have Bestial Menace. Wrecking Ball is pretty decent. Glinthawk Idol's nice for the affinity. Metalcraft deck, Grim Affliction. Yeah, that's about it. I think we're going to go ahead and take the Vengeful Rebirth here. Just a very, very powerful card. Whether you're 2-color or 5-color. And it's already great with the Menace that we have. So I think it's a good pickup. Plus it keeps us in green a little bit. And then we get a pack that's not as exciting, but certainly holds some fine options. Could easily take the Ulamog's Crusher here. I don't know if I want to take it third pick in a draft, but it's definitely fine if you're going to go red-green rampy style. Blood Ogre is definitely good, as well as Gorehorn Minotaur. Yeah, Aquastrand Spider is not terrible. I don't mind just taking the early game creatures. It's nice to have low drops in this format. If that was Nest Invader, I would definitely slam it, because I think Nest Invader is just like the premium 2-drop green creature that you can get. Shrewd Hatchling is good, for sure, but I don't know what I'm probably going to just taking one of the red or green creatures here. Skyreach Manta is not on my radar currently. We're not really looking to be 5-color yet, but who knows. The thing is, Blood Ogre and Gorehorn are both better than Aquastrand, but I really just like taking the low drops in this format. I like to have a curve. Wow, that's a 4th pick. Hellkite Charger. Definitely not going to pass that. Yeah, 5/5 flying creature with haste for 6 is definitely good enough, and if you ever activate the ability, you're probably just winning. Passing a Scion, Spread the Sickness, another Blood Ogre. Not going to pass the Hellkite Charger. Jeez, I have no idea what's going on. Now we get a Chimeric Mass. This goes into every single deck, and is just great when you're flooding out, I guess, or if you have any excess mana. Evolving Wilds, Kami, Crusher again. Happy to take Chimeric Mass. Gnarlid Pack versus like a Fiery Fall. So the thing about Vengeful Rebirth, it's on color with both of the land cyclers in this format, the basic land cyclers, the Fiery Fall and the Sylvan Bounty, which are just super nice in conjunction with it, right? You get to cycle the Fiery Fall or the Sylvan Bounty, get a land, and then you can like buy it back with Vengeful Rebirth to deal 6 to something. So, nice little interaction there. It's going to be the Fall or the Gnarlid Pack. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just take the low drop here. Gnarlid Pack scales really well, and like I said before, I just take like having a curve. Our top end's already great. There's that Sylvan Bounty I was talking about, but I think we're going to go with Gorehorn Minotaur. Looks like we might just be building the red-green deck, which is fine. You don't have too much removal. You definitely need to get the red ones when you can get it. Burst Lightning, Lightning Bolt, things like that, but if we can just curve out on people, I'd be more than happy. Tribal Flame's not something I'm really happy to take, although I'm going to take it here. It's the only on-color card for us, and again, if we do move into a multicolor strategy, then this is gonna pay off. All right, well, wield the Cathodian. Both of the good spirits wield, so something to note that spirits might be opened, although it's a little bit hard to move into that right now. Cathodian's just a 3/3 for 3, perfectly acceptable in the format. Chalice is fine. Wheel the Gut Shot and the Grim Affliction. I'll take the Gut Shot for the sideboard. Could consider Tarashi's Grasp or Grim Affliction. Again, not necessarily locked into 2-color here. If I don't get any other top-end cards but what I have now, I wouldn't mind. Just get some nice early drops and some more reach. Red-green is not a the archetype that I really care for, but yeah, I mean, it's come together right now. We've got plenty of playables in the first pack, and we can just build on our success from here. Alright, wheeled one of the Crushers, so that's great. Another top-end card for us. So now we're looking to pick up any of the Kozilek's Predators, Nest Invaders, maybe a little bit of Ramp. Inner Flame Igniters, oh, okay. Another Crusher, or I could just take the 1/1 Double Striker. I think we'll just take the second Crusher here. Now we're really looking to pick up all that Ramp. Everything I've taken so far is on color or colorless. Yeah, good start for us. Again, I'd rather take the creatures that produce Ramp, like the Predator, the Nest Invader, but could probably see myself running Rampant Growth in this deck, with Double Crusher already. Mystic Snake, not something I'm particularly happy to open in this scenario. We do have a decent pack, though. Snake, Imp, Sideboard Deathmark, Berserker, Soul Eater, Flare Husk, Thief of Hope, Sunlance, Scatter. Looks to be an easy scatter for us here. Scatter's not exactly the red-green type of card, but it's okay. It's probably got to be better than Berserker here for us. Flare Husk also fine, but hard to pass on Scatter the Seeds. Also hard to pass on a Mulldrifter. Happily play this card in our deck. There's no other good cards here for us. Smokebraider doesn't help ramp out into anything. Rune Servitor and Plummet are both sketch. Tezzer's Gambit you can main deck, sure, and it works well with the Aquastrand Spider and the Gnarlid Pack, but I think I would rather just have the Mulldrifter here. Now we're going to take another Scatter the Seeds, it looks like. Alright, not a bad pickup. This is also helping the Tribal Flames if I do end up splashing blue. Really looking to pick up the early game now because we have the double Scatter. Oh, there's that Nest Invader we were talking about and looking for. This is great. You can go turn 2 Nest Invader, turn 3 Scatter the Seeds. Soul Eater, Blessing, Sickle, Slicer, Blood Ogre, but Nest Invader is just, like I said before, the premium 2-drop for this deck. We're looking for more Nest Invaders, we're looking for Kozilek's Predators. What 3s am I looking for? I guess with double Scatter the Seeds, I'm looking for Scion of the Wilds. This is questionable currently, but definitely looking to splash it if possible. It's an easy splash. And that makes picking up cards like Rampant Growth better. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, next pack. Not very exciting for us. Smokebraider does help play the Mulldrifter, so that is a consideration. I could also consider the Eldrazi Temple. With Double Crusher already, I think that's probably going to be the pick over the Smokebraider. And it doesn't hurt on mana base too badly. So that's not a bad pickup. Wow, it's a late Cranial Plating. Kavu Primarch's a decent pickup here. We do have a lot of tokens now. Could consider that Aether Snipe. But I think I want to take the Evolving Wilds? It's close. I think I like taking the Evolving Wilds for the splashes. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that here. This is a close pick, though. I think you could go a lot of different directions with this pick. But I think the Wilds is nice. Guile. Not taking that. There's also Bone Splinters here, but happy to take the Sylvan Bounty. Alright, so almost certainly playing the Mulldrifter at this point. We have not only Evolving Wilds, but the Sylvan Bounty to splash it. Okay, Fiery Fall here, not a bad pickup. Again, another land cycler for us, making splashes easy. And like I mentioned before, making Vengeful Rebirth a lot better. Still need to pick up some early game. I know it says we only have 9 creatures here, but you have to remember Menace and the double Scatter, as well as the Chimeric Mass, are all creatures. So we're actually looking at 13-ish creatures currently. A good spot to be, for sure. Just need that Burnarino. Haven't seen any Burst Lightnings or any, well, not to be expected, but Lightning Bolts. Alright, Smokebraider on the wheel. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm not going to main deck it currently. Again, it only helps out the Mulldrifter, and we already have multiple pieces of fixing for that, so. Unless I get some crazy late elementals in the next pack, don't think there's any reason to run the smokes. Just a 1-mana 1/1, or sorry, 2-mana 1/1. Not something I'm particularly looking for in this deck. Sickle Slicer and Smash to Smithereens on the wheel is really solid. I actually like taking the Smash here over the Sickle. I think this card is completely main deckable in the format. Wouldn't be surprised if the Sickle Slicer was the correct pick, though. Another Smokebraider. Alright, one more pack to go, and we're looking pretty good. Again, just looking for removal spells at this point, which is part of the reason I took the Smash over the Sickle. We have Fiery Fall, Tribal Flame, Smash to Smithereens, and a Vengeful Rebirth. Wow, this pack is very good for us. Pelakka Wurm and Noble Hierarch, the top two contenders. I really want to take the Noble Hierarch here, and quote-unquote Pascal Maynard it, but Pelakka Wurm is probably the better pick. That being said, Noble Hierarch ramps us out and helps us splash Mulldrifter. You know, this is probably closer than it seems, but man, passing Pelakka Wurm really hurts. Yeah, I'm going to take the Hierarch here and kind of be a little bit sad, but be very happy once again once we get this Kozilek's Predator. Great pickup for us. Probably nothing we're looking to wheel, maybe just the Smash number 2. Can I get a Burst? Yeah, there we go. There's a Burst Lightning. There's a Burst Lightning. Okay, this deck is certainly perking up. Hierarch into Predator into Burst Lightning is definitely a good start for pack 3. Wouldn't mind picking up like a Rampant Growth if we don't see any more burn. Or maybe a Sphere of the Suns would also be okay. But again, happy with where we're standing. Not going to take another Eldrazi, even though we do have that Eldrazi Temple. I think Spitebellows is just too good. It is another Elemental for Smokebraider, but still not going to run the smokes. It's a removal spell, if nothing else. Yep, and that's probably going to be the deck right there. I could see us getting some cards that we'd want to replace, but we're already moving into pick 5 of this pack. So that's not necessarily the most likely thing to happen. Okay, it did happen. Got another Spitebellows. Passing a Soulbright Flamekin, which is actually really good for the Ulamog's Crushers and the Chimeric Mass. But, yeah, not going to pass Double Spite. Still don't think you run Smokebraiders, even though you have 3 Elementals at this point. Looking to cut one card here. Probably just going to be the Gore. Oh, no, I guess I have a low enough curve now that the Gorehorn's still fine. Maybe Flare Husk. It's not doing very much. Alright, Burst Lightning, Tribal Flames, Fiery Fall, Smash, double Spitebellows, and a Vengeful Rebirth. And Spitebellows is another really nice one with Vengeful. You can evoke it for 3, kill a creature, and then once you get to 6 mana, Vengeful Rebirth it back to deal 3 more damage. Or sorry, 6 more damage. Looks like Elementals might have been the thing to go in since we're seeing a lot here, but probably have to take Sideboard Plummet here. I'd really like to just hate on this Aether's Knight, but Sideboard Plummet is definitely a thing we're looking for. Alright, Vines is also a good pickup. We don't have one of those yet, and we're probably going to play that if we can. Wow, double Necrogenesis is kind of sick. And some more great blue cards in the pack. Probably cutting Sylvan Bounty here. Am I going to play the Primarch? I don't think I am. Maybe we are, though. Got a Soulbright Flamekin back, too. Alright, I lied. We got a lot of cards that that we can consider playing. Wow, pack 3 really helped us out. I don't know, these Soulbright Flamekins could be good. And heck, man, even these Smokebraiders are now interesting, right? Double Flamekin, double Spitebellows, and a Mulldrifter? Like, the Braiders weren't very playable before, but now they're looking quite playable. Because Smokebraider in conjunction with Soulbright Flamekin can turn into a turn 4 Ulamog's Crusher. Which is not something to sneeze at. Could go a little more synergy heavy. Could just cut the Smashes, cut the Gorehorn, cut the Cathodians, go double Smokebraider. That's not terrible. I don't mind that at all. I think I still want 18 lands. Or sorry, 17 lands, but this could be a 16 land deck. Although one of my lands is an Evolving Wilds and the other one's an Eldrazi Temple. Oh, that also makes the Inner Flame Igniter better if I go the go the route of the elementals. This is a tough choice. I think I'm gonna move into synergy here. Are there any more elementals that I want to play? No. I mean, all of these artifacts are playable. Rune Servitor being the worst of them, but Double Cathodian and Flayer Husk are all fine. I need one cut. It's probably just Tribal Flames. I think it's the worst of my spells. Yeah, this might be what I'm running. This actually looks really solid to me. In the Inner Flames, added value with all the tokens. Again, it says we have 15 creatures, but remember, Chimeric Mass, Double Scatter, and a Bestial Menace, in addition to the token producers, so Inner Flame can really help out the team, since we don't have a mass pump otherwise. Yeah, I think this is good. I like it. So let's get the Evolving Wilds in. I do think we run the Temple with Double Crusher. It's just a... it's like a bounce land for the Crushers, and it still produces colorless. 7, 7, 1, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, looks good to me. We do have the Evolving Wilds to find our other manas, and I am running Fiery Fall. I could certainly see running a Sylvan Bounty in addition to the Fiery Fall, just to get some more fixing. But I think this is how I want to go. Yeah, looks great. I'm going to ship this, and we'll see you guys back for round 1. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for watching Drafting with Numot. If you haven't already subscribed to Gathering Magic, you can do so to receive news of upcoming videos and discover new content. You can also check out our playlist that contains every episode of Drafting with Numot. And don't forget, you can easily watch the next video by clicking on the annotation on screen or a direct link in the video's description box. And as always, thanks for watching.